to have the Akamaru, tunnel into Reckless. It's pretty good stuff. Reckless is using those tilts. Pretty good tilts. I mean, we got some tilts in there. It was just unfortunate you couldn't convert with any other thing else to get damage besides those tilts. Because Caesar was all over him, constantly, at all times. So we'll see what these guys pick. This is the final match between these guys. They're both tied up. Anyone could take it. And the winner will be going on to face Steve. Grand Finals. So we'll see how this goes. They're taking some time on the character tree, which is understandable, seeing that this is the last match between these guys. Anything could happen. But the characters have been selected. The stage is now being selected. Caesar goes with Tenten, Reckless, Naruto. So we're gonna see. Reckless knows what he has to do. Stay in Tenten's face constantly. You do not want to give her the range so she could instant awakening, ninjutsu, instant awakening cancel. Do not want her. But Reckless is doing good on movement. He's moving around, staying mobile. Can't hit a moving target. And if you don't get hit, you can't lose. There's a dash in to dash through the shuriken to apply a little air combo. Work for the ninja tool. Try for a paper bomb, but that gets subbed by Caesar. Both guys are sitting on 2 subs. Caesar just subbed, so Reckless is up in the sub department. If he dashes in to bait some of the subs, tries to get the Luffy punch, the Gummy Gummy no pistol. But that missed. And gets hit in the face with a ninjutsu for his troubles. Things are even on life right now. And even on subs as well. 61 seconds on the clock. Both guys are moving around. You do not want to stay in one spot. With Tenten, she will abuse that awakening ability into Ninjutsu just like that. She's baited a sub out of Caesar. There's another Ninjutsu usage, but Caesar is doing what he needs to do. She got Reckless into the red. Reckless goes for the Ninjutsu. Of course, that gets sub. Not gonna hit with the sun gun like that. Dashes in. Caesar subs out of that one. Both guys are sitting on no more subs right now. Unfortunately, Reckless does not have any chakra left to continue that combo. Has to stay down for a big charge from chakra. He's about 2 combos away from death and or a awakened ultimate ninjutsu. There it is. That awakened ninjutsu from Tenten, that fan. She has the fan, so what we just saw was Caesar make a comeback 3 games straight with that Tenten. So it's gonna be Caesar Going up against Steve. Grand Finals. Let's see what happens. Invites have been sent out. Steve has never lost a match. He won his first game against Jarge 3-0. Won his second game against Spike 3-0. He is 3-0ing everyone. He has yet to lose one match. And he's going to be facing Cerza, the guy who just mounted a three-game comeback on Reckless. Both of these guys are in the lobby, and both of these guys are readied up. They're going to make it happen. So, it is still early. They both have 0 points. They both didn't win any matches, so they could probably going to choose characters that they want to use. It's not panic mode yet. Not crunch time. They have some games that could give away. Cerza goes with Minato. Steve! Sticking with that strategy. Starting off ranged with Dera. If it's not broke, don't fix it. It's the strategy that got him 3 straight games against 2 opponents in this tournament so far. It says keeping things in close with that tilt. Steve baiting subs out of Cerza in the air in this stage, which is the largest stage in the game. So Cerza has that instant awakening, and Minato, which has the ability to use his teleport up to his opponent. Just like that, so he has tools to close the gap in range. Steve Vedetera trying to find out how he's going to make this happen because he is broken into the red. Steve has used his right ninja tool, still has top, bottom, and left remaining to him. Cerza still has closer ninja tools available to him, but he is in the green. He's all good. Steve has no subs right now. Cerza has 3. So Cerza can apply all the pressure he wants. Get Steve and apply straight damage. Steve is doing some nice blocking subs. Will he get this sub from Cerza? No, Cerza does not sub. He decides to take the damage. But there it is. Steve got a sub on Cerza, so now Cerza will be forced to block. But that awakening Minato has that ability. Close that rack, close the range, get right in the opponent with those teleports. Guts the combo because Steve had no subs, so he couldn't get out of the damage. Steve loses his first match in this tournament. First match goes to Cerza. That's okay. He's a ways off still. It's not over yet. Cerza will have to win 2 more matches to take it. Steve still has to get on the board, but it was the first match. Still feeling each other out, feeling the characters out, see how their opponent plays. They could give away some matches. Alright. So we'll see how these guys see how these guys do it. Coming up against the second round of this matchup. Steve versus Cereza. Characters are being selected. So typically Steve would go to a melee character right now. Probably a Jin. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, Steve goes with the Doubtery. Cereza goes with the Mifune. So Cereza sticking close range. Steve boarded in close from a full screen 10-10. So he's now with the Doubtery. Doubtery's combo's a little tricky. They don't always work in the corner, so Steve has to be a little bit mindful of that. Both guys are about even on life, even on subs, but no, Steve forced the sub out of Cereza. Cereza's now on one sub remaining. Steve hits Cereza with the Ninja Tube, which is attack damage down. So if Cereza did get a hit on Steve, it's not going to be the full damage. Steve gets the guard break on Cereza and also breaks Cereza into the red. Both characters have Instant Awakening, and Steve is utilizing the Instant Awakening combo, Instant Awakening canceling. Doing a good job of it. Just to beat up, throw out that Black Panther as well. Cereza is sitting on no chakra, so he's got the charge. There's the charge. Get some of the chakra back. Both guys got full subs, but Cereza is in the red. Steve is still in the green. Both guys still have full set of Ninja Tools available to them. 67 seconds on the clock. Nice counter dash by Cereza. In awakening mode, both guys are awakened. Dash in by Cereza. No. Steve answers back. Forces that last sub of Cereza. Cereza now has no subs. Steve has one sub of his own on a guarded Cereza, and there it is. Cereza ganked the sub back, but it just wasn't enough time for him to get the sub off, and he takes it with Doubtery. Steve getting on the board. He's tied up now, 1-1. It's one apiece. So the pressure is off of Steve for a bit. He did get on the board, so now who these guys use is tied up. They both went melee characters. Steve got the better of that one. Next person to win 2 more matches is gonna take it. It's not crunch time just yet. They still have a chance to give away a game. And if they do so, they'll have to make a comeback, but they do have a breathing room of 1 match. Take some time on the selection screen, and I don't blame them. This is the grand finals. And there it is. Steve goes with the Jin. Yugito. Cereza goes with Itachi. Steve used Yugito in his second match. Ended it with the mouse ball. Very good. Nice tilt by Cereza, but Steve tracks it down, forces a sub out of it. Steve applying that in close range pressure. Got Cereza's guard into the red. So about 2 chakra dashes could actually break Cereza's guard. Cereza has no sub. Steve has 1. Steve did sub, but Cereza baited it at the end of the combo, so it didn't really count. Both of these guys are just about even life, even on subs, which is no subs. Steve is now starting to get his subs back. And Steve has used his right ninja tool. Still has his top, bottom, and left available to him. Sarah's